So have you ever noticed that there are certain times of the day where you feel most energized, focused, and very productive? If you ever noticed that, my friend, those are your productive hours. And understanding them is key to making the most out of your day. So if you are struggling to get anything done daily, you are struggling to be productive every time of the day, or being productive every day is getting to be a bit of a concern to you, you struggle much to get things done, keep watching this video, guys. In this video, we'll be talking about identifying your productive hours, and I'll also be sharing strategies to optimizing those identified hours. Hey you, thank you for popping in. My name is Dukwe, and on this channel we are revitalizing ourselves through personal agility. Number one, what kind of a person are you? Are you a morning person or are you a night owl? First and first, you need to understand who you are as a person. What is your sleep cycle? What does it look like? First of all, what time do you sleep? What time do you wake up? When you wake up in the morning, how exactly do you feel? For example, for me, when I wake up in the morning, I literally can start dancing the moment that I wake up in the morning. I am not like those kind of people that when they wake up, they first begin, or be sleepwalking and wondering why they actually had to wake up. But for me, once I open my eyes like this, I'm up. Like I am literally up. My energy is high. I can start disturbing anybody at that moment in time. There are a whole lot of people that believe that they are more optimal at night. They don't mind staying awake till like 2 a.m. before they eventually have their sleep. And there are people that are like, once they wake up in the morning, they don't just want to do anything. They don't feel like they'll get anything done. They literally have to take coffee to be able to stay alert. Maybe when they could literally feel energy is around afternoon. As a person, you need to understand what kind of human are you. How do you feel when you wake up? So you need to pay attention to when you most naturally feel energetic, and you want to put those period down as your productive hours. Nobody literally needs to push you to do anything done at that period in time, because you are so energetic, you are very vibrant, and you can easily smash your task. Another one is to gather some data about yourself. You want to track your energy levels and performances throughout the day, and the best way to do that is to just grab a journal or a productivity app that has some timing like 1 a.m. to 12 a.m. You can start logging in items like your mood, your energy levels, and the time that you eventually started the task and completed it. So you want to do this at regular intervals. You can even draw out a template by yourself. Just write from 1 a.m. to 12 p.m. then have another column for mood, another column for energy levels, and another column for task completion. So in regular intervals, you fill those columns with how you feel. You can even rate it maybe from 1 to 5, how you feel at regular intervals. When you continue to do this over time, you will start seeing patterns revealing your most productive hours. Like I said earlier, personally for me, I'm very energetic in the morning. I get whatever it is that I want to get done in the morning, because that is when I am the most energized and engaged and interested in doing anything at all. By the time it gets to the afternoon or evening, like I don't even want to do anything anymore. I literally can wake up like 5 a.m. From 5 a.m. to like 8 a.m. I could be done with the major things that I have to do. Then the rest of the day just be like flexing. Even though you see a lot of people talking about being productive in the morning routines and all of that, it might not be for you. You don't have to do copy to be able to do some things, or you think that doing copy is what will help you to achieve things in life. No, it's a lie. You need to figure your whole timing out. For some people, it might be like after lunch. That is when you are most energetic. That is when you are very much in a good mood. That is when you are very much engaged in doing things. That is when those tasks that look so big becomes literally small to you, and then you get it done in 1 hour. Another thing is to note down when you feel engaged, when ideas flow to you effortlessly, when you experience fewer distractions. I remember back in Nigeria when I used to wake up like 5 a.m. and then I would sit and meditate that very early in the morning, and I do notice that that time, that hour that I sit down when I wake up and meditate is when ideas flows in. Because back then I used to be so active. I as a natural hair blogger, okay, and active on my Instagram, trying to build that Instagram page. But we haven't been on Instagram for a very long time now. So if you're wondering, I left Instagram. I don't know when I'm returning, but I'm not on Instagram. So that is literally the moment where I do not get distracted. I am so focused and ideas literally just flow in. That is also the period when I used to go to work and then I make videos before I go to work. Like I literally have to get to work by 8 a.m. But because I know I am so energetic in the morning, I wake up very early. First thing first, I sleep early, then wake up early. Because if I'm trying to catch like 8 hours sleep, then I know that I have to sleep early to be able to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. And then I make videos, hairstyling videos. I would make those videos before I leave home, before I dress up for work and still get to work at 8 a.m. and I never felt tired. You also need to take to account when you feel distracted the most or the least. For instance, now making videos for me right now, I am looking at a whole lot of things and how comfortable it is for me to make videos during the day. Why? Because I noticed that if I do not get anything done before 12 p.m., I am likely unable to get distracted. Why? Because number one, we live in a basement and our landlord is up there and they have kids. So around that 12 p.m. or thereabout, there's usually some distractions coming up from upstairs. So it's either they are cleaning, not doing the vacuum cleaning, or the kids are back from school, or something is just literally happening. So right now this is 12:07 p.m. and I need to run this video up as soon as I can before these distractions start increasing. It has started, but I need to get it done as soon as I can before it starts increasing. Secondly, I work from home. Myself and my husband work from home, and lunch period is like from 12 to 2 for us. So by 12 p.m. I get up to start making lunch, and by 2 at most, our food is ready. Now, from between the hour of 12 and 2, my husband is likely going to come out and start either gisting me about work or asking for what's for lunch. Except for today that I am overdoing things. From the hour of 12 to 2, I block this period out for lunch. I don't do anything important. On my to-do list, 12 to 2 is lunch. Nothing else should enter that time slot. Meaning whatever it is that I want to do, I need to do them early in the morning. From 2 downward, whatever it is that I'm able to get done, thank God I'm able to get it done. Maybe I start editing. Those are the periods that I do not actually need 100% focus to get tasks done. For me, all of these instances are indicative of my productive hours. Okay, like I said, from the hour of 12 to 2, my husband comes out and I get distracted. Well, he's on his way out. You're welcome. Me your back sorrow. Okay, so I have to time. And I have like 1 hour free time before you come back to do.
2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours. Okay, let's move on to strategies on how to optimize your productive hours. First and first, using myself as an example, is to make sure that you do less of your most important task during the time that you would be most, or you are likely to be distracted by humans, just like what just happened to me right now. Optimizing your productive hours means identifying those productive hours and doing things that are highly important, that are like big tasks for you for that day. Do those things during your productive hours. When you know that there are times that you will be highly distracted, there is no point putting your task during that period. Another strategy is to optimize your energy levels. Because you are very energetic, ready to take on the day, doesn't mean that you should quickly use up your energy levels at that period in time. One thing you may want to do is to have breaks. So you know that from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. are your productive hours. And in your head, you are thinking that let me do everything that I want to do during this period. You are likely to get burned out. So instead of putting yourself in that situation whereby you get tired easily and faster, even though your energy level is high, but you know that when we try to pack a whole lot of things into a very small time frame, it gets really tiring and overwhelming. So instead of doing that, you need to have breaks. Take care of yourself, have breaks. Plan that you only do one thing for a certain amount of time. Then you take breaks, you go for maybe like physical activity, you may stretch, take snacks, just nourish your body. You can even take water, just have breaks in between those big tasks that you are trying to crush for that day. Another strategy is to set boundaries and minimize distractions as much as possible. And these are not distractions that are coming from outside, not external distractions. I'm talking about the internal distractions or personal distractions, like your phone notifications being on and distracting you, or even picking up your phone for no other reason, just to go on social media. Or maybe even your work environment is not that conducive, it's very distracting. For me, sometimes I have to clear my desk so that I do not feel distracted and see one paper flying around, and I have to pick it and throw it somewhere while I am trying to focus to do something important. The next strategy is to prioritize your most important task during your productive hours. I think I have said this in different ways already. If you are a morning person, you want to put your most important task in the morning. If you are an afternoon person, you want to fix your most important task in the afternoon. If you are a night person, you want to do all of that huge task at night. You know that is when you are less distracted. That is when you are very energetic and highly engaged. That is when you can easily get things done. That is when ideas are flowing. So why should you jeopardize those periods? Lastly is self-care. They say that we should be sleeping 8 hours, at least 8 hours of sleep every day. Some of you will be saying you cannot sleep 8 hours, 5 hours that you will sleep. See, sleep. If you don't sleep enough, you are literally like cutting your lifespan into two. If you are supposed to live 80 years before, you not live that 80 years ago, come out to the cool until where 40 years, you might eventually low to. They say scientifically or medically or whatnot, they say that when you don't sleep well, you reduce your lifespan. So you need to get some restorative sleep. Sleep when your body wants you to sleep. Listen to your body. Because you are doing things, trying to crush things because the whole world is doing it, doesn't mean that you have to do it when the whole world are doing it. Doesn't mean that you have to do it how the whole world is doing it. It's not about you listening to your body alone. It's also about nurturing your body and giving it what exactly that it needs. You need to restore your body back to status quo every day so that you can be at your best. A well-rested mind and body will significantly enhance your productivity during your most productive hours. Now, if you find this video helpful, I do have another video that I share how I break down my weekly goals into little and tiny and achievable tasks which I use in planning my day. So check that video out. I'm going to put it up, also put the link in the description box for you to see, and I'll see you in another video. Thank you for watching, guys. Okay, I'm done filming my video at 12:30, and now it's time for me to start making lunch because this man is going to be out in 2 and 2 or 2:30. Once it's out, it's going to be asking for food. Now it's time for me to get my house up and get our lunch ready. I am also getting hungry, so it's not just about him. Hello. It's about me too.